So every time he goes in there, he has this ritual where he'll bite its face and throw him on the ground. And he looks at me like, what? Whatever, what are you going to do about it?
So we could let these guys talk, but we're not going to.
Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, we have our first stealth room. We're gonna.
That looked incredibly wrong.
Jeez. Gosh. No, she's just tied up in a chair.
That makes things a lot better.
Yeah.
She's just tied up. She likes it. It's fine.
It's okay. We're gonna clear these guys out real fast. So. Because we're Batman, and Batman got no problems with...
Man, his growly face.
Silly henchmen. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I used the... You won't have seen this yet,
I mean, I don't mind the word bitch, because I say it a lot too. But come on, man.
Yeah. You will not... Oh, there's a Riddler trophy. You will not have seen this yet, but by the time this video goes live, the video I will be referencing will have gone live as well. In one of the episodes of Arkham Asylum, I snapped on a bit of... Ooh, we took two guys out at once there. And magically, she's fine. We also blew up that wall down there, which is what attracted this guy's attention. So in one of the episodes of Arkham Asylum, I snapped on a bit of conversation at the end where I took some screenshots of Batman's grimacing face as he like pulls off bits of wall and stuff, and use it to illustrate how Batman reacts to discussion of deep fried cockroaches. Yeah. So, and we have doubled up audio again. Thanks, Harley.
Thanks, babe.
So, literally, like, as I was recording this game, I was going through these first few hours of the game, and I was like, I'm literally getting more glitches while trying to record this game than I ever have while just playing it. I don't understand what was going on. Like, we have that right there.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened, but just like this one time when it happened to get caught on recording, all of the audio and visual glitches decided to happen all at the same time.
Oopsies.
How does she know what we're saying?
Yeah, Harley would know about a confidential.
Oh, they're gonna weld the door shut.
Aw, that's mean.
That's totally
She
gonna...
only broke HIPAA laws. That's just a little unreasonable.
That's totally gonna keep us trapped in here.
What are you doing?
We're not gonna MacGyver a new gadget out of something that just happens to be in this room.
Yeah.
Stay here. You'll be safe.
You sure?
So
At least give her a gun, for God's sakes.
well, we'll actually see. We will see her again. I will say that right now.
Okay.
So one thing that kind of confuses me is that it looks like Batman made this remote electrical charge by slapping something onto the end of his grapple gun, and I don't understand how that works.
Yes.
Like, first of all, I don't. Oh.
Oh.
Why is your cape dancing, Batman?
Yeah, he had a fart. He had some really bad burritos.
Oh dear.
He went to Chipotle.
He's got to lay off the Mexican food.
Yeah.
I know it's really tasty, but
look, Chipotle is amazing, and sometimes you just gotta suck it up and deal with it.
So I don't understand how. First of all, the remote electrical charge works by slapping something onto the end of the grapple gun, but I also don't understand how it works where he can still use his grapple gun afterwards. I'm
Video game
games.
logic.
Yeah.
Yes. They should be wearing guards. I'm sorry. They should be, like, blind.
That's why he has his face turned away.
Like, that'll help.
Yeah.
He still needs to see to weld.
Proper safety precautions.
I don't know. Well, whatever. He has a broken spine, so that's the least of his concerns.
Nah, we just knocked the wind out of that guy. He's okay.
I'm sure.
I don't know what that thing on the... Like, is that the welder he was using, I guess?
I think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
those Harley heads explode, though.
Yeah.
So now we have our electrical
I couldn't make
charge.
a comment, but I was like, that's really demeaning. I shouldn't be saying that since I've been complaining about them using the word bitch very liberally.
Batman was lamenting the fact that he would have been crushed somehow by moving that. At least Batman exercises proper safety precautions, I guess.
As
Yeah.
he's like massively injuring people.
Safety precautions for himself, clearly. So we can't get that first Riddler trophy yet. We have to come back for that after we get a new gadget, but we can go through here and see what is in this vent. What is in this vent?
Oh,
Ah, another Riddler trophy, of course.
that was a little too like smooth for me, where it was like a little pukey. Oh God.
Gotta take another shot of whiskey.
Oh Jesus, how did you know? But no, like, oh God, what was it? Both Skyrim and Human Revolution, at certain spots, actually throughout all games, if I'm playing quick enough, or if I know where I'm going and I screw up, or like quickly move the camera, I get a little barfy.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I've
like
never...
I don't know why, but it's mainly with Human Revolution, like the director's cut.
Yeah.
And some bits in Skyrim
I've never
where it's
really
like that, but
gotten,
if I like move the camera too quickly, it's like, oh God, I just made myself momentarily sick.
Technically speaking, we can open that gate right now. I also forgot that you start the game with a cryptographic sequencer.
Oopsies.
But no, I've never really gotten motion sickness from video games before.
Oh,
There's
I kind of have.
yeah, well, there's one game that Jim Sterling played on his.
Oh, was that where he got a migraine?
Yeah, like it was.
Yeah,
it was,
I had to literally stop 3 times.
It was one of the ones. I can't remember its name anymore, but it was obviously an awful game, and like halfway through the video, in one of his death animations, his player character stretched out to like Slenderman levels and everything. It was absolutely trash, and it was ridiculous. And
yeah, I remember.
That's the only game. That's the only game I've ever seen or played that's ever made me feel like nauseous.
Yeah, that one I had to stop 3 times.
Yeah.
And walk away because I was literally going to. I feel like I was going to puke.
Yeah, that one was bad. Like when it made me feel
Stop.
nauseated.
Hammer time. Sorry.
Mr. Hammer.
Can't
So
touch
this
this spoon.
is-
Can't touch this spoon. Sorry.
Yeah, this is an enemy type that very infrequently shows up. Because he's, I mean, technically speaking, I suppose he's a mini boss in a way, but he's not really. Like, he's just used as, he's mostly used as a way to get your combo counter built up. Because it's not hard to dodge his attacks.
Gotcha.
And you get perma beatdowns on him without needing to, like, stun him or anything. So you can really rank up your combo counter fast by just beating on his chest. And we will see his brother show up in a later area of the game.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yes.
But motion sickness. Yeah, I get motion sickness kind of easy. Oh, hey, I'll finish my story after this. Joker.
Aw,
Oh,
poor
he's fine.
Harley.
Get out of
What about
my
me?
way, Quinn.
I didn't do anything.
No, he's fine. Quit being a drama llama.
I said move.
I said move, bitch.
There's
Get out the way.
Batman getting
Get
all
out
snippy
the way,
again.
bitch. Get out the way. Sorry, that was another song reference. I'll stop that now. That's a lot of question marks and...
Oh, well. Unfortunately.
Oh, no.
I wonder how he set that up. Oh. Oh.
To be
jeez.
fair, she deserved to
Oh.
hit him with a bat several times.
A bat man,
Yes.
as it were.
Yes.
So now we get
Sup,
to...
Selena?
Yeah, we're gonna switch back to Catwoman for a little bit.
Cool. But yes. Motion sickness. Like, when I go to Vegas, my yearly pilgrimage, as I like to call it, to drinking and whatever, I
Yes.
don't drive. It's just the way that it just happens. I never drive up there. If I want to read or read anything outside, I have to take Dramamine. So, for those not in the know, that is a motion sickness.
Yeah, I used to get motion sickness when I would like read while riding in a car or something.
Oh yeah, I can read for about 10 minutes before I'm like, and we're done. I'm
Yeah.
gonna vomit. I can't
Yeah.
even play. I mean, even if I want to play games, like on
Yeah,
my DS or whatever.
eventually it expanded to like Game Boy and DS games as well. I was like, because I like to play like a lot of RPGs on handhelds, and RPGs tend to have a lot of reading. So I would, try playing those games on handhelds, and it would be like, nope, I can't.
Gonna barf. Oh god.
So
But no, well, for me, I play a lot of Pokemon, but even
Well,
still,
yeah.
that has some reading, and it's like I can't, must save and quit for today.
How are they supposed to find out where they're like literally right outside of where I live? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Also, this is something that would never be able to happen in reality right now.
Oh yeah.
Catwoman would... There's no physical way she would be able to hold herself upside down on a ceiling like that.
No.
She is apparently actually Spider-Man.
Yes.
So, that's cool. I mean, it's literally the only way she would be able to get around Arkham City. But yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, but she's saving a kitty. It's totally fine. But one quick story of motion sickness. I was driving my dad to Yuma, which is in
Good to be home.
southwestern part of Arizona, and I live nearish Phoenix. That's like a 2.5 hour drive or so, depending on which direction you go. And the way that I went was kind of like the long roundabout way to get to the 10. The I-10, I should say. And one stretch for about 2 miles is nothing but like short hills.
Right.
Like
Up
quick
and down,
up and
up and
down,
down.
turn around kind of things. For those 2 miles, I was very barfy.
That whip, though.
And
Yeah.
my dad, I know. And my dad was like, "Are you gonna be okay?" No.
Yeah, quick up
No.
and down motions are definitely the worst for
It's
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it sucked.
Man, Catwoman's whip is ridiculously long.
Yeah.
Look at how much reach that thing has.
I know. It's well, to be fair, it's like Batman's grappling hook. How far can that thing reach?
That's how it functions in the movement, but it's so silly. Like it goes so far. I don't. Okay, yeah. All right. Ivy has bewitched these two-faced thugs. We
do things,
We don't
yeah.
necessarily. I don't think we necessarily have to take them out. You might need to.
I'm sorry, but she just hung a man.
No, it's okay. She hung him by his feet, see?
Okay, it looked like she hung him by his neck. It's like, no, 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 she literally hung and killed a man.
No, she grabbed him by the neck, but hung him by his feet. Because she flipped backwards and made him flip upside down.
She also never missed leg day. No
Yeah.
wonder she likes Batman so much.
Well, I mean,
They've done Kegels.
look at that. Like, look at how much core strength and like arms. Can't even fathom being able to do stuff like that.
Speaking of Batman and Catwoman, I think probably one of my favorite images of them being bothly absurd to their identities is like it's in a comic, and both of them are like heavily making out, but their masks are still
You're
on.
not
Oh, yeah.
seriously going to hold that against me forever, are
They
you?
did that in the. They did that in the first issue of the new 52 Catwoman
I know a place
comic.
that-
Like the very first issue, they were like, "Yeah, Catwoman and Batman are gonna have sex on a rooftop because
Come on, Red.
Catwoman and Batman," and that's what they do.
Yeah. Well, that's one canon. I mean, that's literally canon for one.
Yeah.
It's her and Batman, and then Talia al Ghul and Batman.
Hey, Pammy, here's an
What's
Well, yeah,
the- it's
Do you wanna
Damon,
play?
right?
How about
Damon
trying
Wayne?
Damon?
Damian Wayne. Yeah.
Damian Wayne, yeah.
That's yeah. So the mainstream DC comic book continuity, generally speaking, says that the only women that Batman / Bruce Wayne has ever actually loved have been Talia al Ghul and Selina
Catwoman.
Kyle.
Yeah.
You done,
That
Red?
that does occasionally change depending on continuity or
However the author feels like it.
well, and even just adaptation.
Yeah. Although I
'Cause-
will say I think the swing is more towards Catwoman these days.
Yeah. Well, because Talia al Ghul is far more often portrayed as being a straight up villain in most of the comics these days.
Yeah.
Whereas
Well,
Catwoman
even during
is,
like the animated series, Talia al Ghul was semi-sympathetic, but he had more of a thing towards Selina Kyle.
yeah.
I mean, just because she was basically him.
So we were getting beat up a little bit, so we bought Catwoman some armor in the middle of
Aw.
combat because video games.
She went on her phone quickly on eBay, and no, she went on Amazon
Are
Prime,
we done,
Yeah.
Ivy?
and she got
Just
1 day
wanna
shipping.
talk, That's all.
And a drone came.
Not
and dropped some
even
armor.
1 day. It was like 1 minute shipping.
Yeah, well, that's how Amazon Prime works in Arkham City.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Speaking of which, I have Amazon Prime, and I have no idea how I got it. I honestly can't tell you. Like, I remember I bought something one day on just regular old Amazon and was just like, okay, whatever, because I needed it right away, and it's like, fine, I'll spend the extra whatever to get it in 2 days.
Right.
And then literally the next day I was like, shit, I need this too. I completely forgot about it, and I had Prime. I was like, what the hell?
Don't know how that happened, but okay.
I don't know how it happened. I'm not gonna write Amazon a letter and demand to
guy-
be charged.
That guy
Oh,
straight
he's
up,
dead.
straight
He's
up
dead.
just ruined.
Look, Red, I
Oh,
just
he's
need your help.
wrecked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
like people are like, oh, you're being charged for Prime. It's like, no, not really, and I don't know how.
You've got some nerve, Selena.
Not that I'm bragging, but I'm just horribly confused.
So, Ivy's vines
This
look.
is really too Japanese. I'm sorry. Tentacles.
Ivy's vines look very much more like tentacles in this
Yeah,
game.
it's a little Japanesey.
But we're back.
Boobs.
Back to Batman.
Suddenly boobs.
Well, we had those in the last cutscene as well with
I know, but
Poison Ivy and Catwoman, and hentai.
yeah, hentai. Hente.
Hente. Would you believe that I actually do watch a lot of anime in Japanese and everything? Oh, hi, Joker.
Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Why should I care?
Damn, Batman. You a cold piece.
There's a team
Yeah, Stone Cold Batman.
bats.
Stone Cold Bruce Wayne.
Oh, snap.
Don't tell me it's not what you always wanted.
He's getting jokered.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
Now there's a little bit of Joker inside of Batman.
The cure. It was so
No
close.
homo.
It was taken you from.
Well,
So we both died.
Oh, damn.
Fine with that.
he's
Damn,
yeah,
Batman.
he's very snippy in this.
Yeah.
Last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same.
Oh, but Joker, of course, has a plan.
Say, I've spent weeks shipping
Of course he has a plan.
Because he's Joker.
Of course.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Protocol 10?
The hammy overacting is pretty great in this.
Well,
Aw.
yeah, and Mark Hamill totally owns it too. To make it
Yeah.
up to 11.
And Joker gave us a phone
Oh, sweet.
Someone feeling a little down?
because he wanted a quick way to contact us.
Won't kill you.
I won't kill you. Please.
He's so funny.
Cure. Who has it?
I had our cold-hearted friend
Oh.
Freeze making it.
Mr. Freeze.
On me.
I'll find him.
Don't help him. What's wrong with you?
Well, we have to because we need to cure Gotham. So,
I guess.
Alfred.
yeah.
Poisoned me.
By the way, Alfred, Joker's poisoned me.
Mr. Freeze
Whatever.
is the only-
No big
Yeah.
deals.
What are you waiting
Yeah.
for then? He's in Arkham City.
Alfred.
Alfred is so sassy.
Simple. He'll be somewhere close.
God damn.
He's getting too old for Batman's nonsense.
I know. I mean, I understand the British stiff upper lip, but dear God.
That's Arkham Island in the distance.
Oh, cool.
We can see. I mean, we can get a better look at it from a different position, but we can see that Ivy's are still,
There.
yeah, like wrapped around some of the tallest buildings and stuff. Aw, Mr. Freeze. Motivated by grief over the fate of his wife.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's probably the most sympathetic
Yeah.
villain.
They do a pretty good job with Mr. Freeze in this game as
Oh,
well.
yeah. Oh, cool.
They have all these
I mean-
objective pop-ups. I just want to scan Arkham Island.
Stop it, game. Stop it. Bad game.
No,
Bad.
we'll have to scan it.
No biscuit.
We'll have to scan it some other time when we can get a better look.
Gah.